All right, now I have a couple books here. I'm just gonna glance them out to you right now. Let me start off with Donald Trump. It's called The Art of the Deal. Just hold that there for you. I got another book from him. It's called Think Like a Billionaire. But I also have a third book. He made three of these. There's this one, and there's a third one. It's called How to Get Rich. I had that book here, but I think one of my friends stole it. I no longer have it, or it's possible my father has it. I don't know. And here's another good book. It's called The Money Masters by John Train. Warren Buffett's in here. I think it's the first couple of pages. This is 9 great investors, Warren Buffett being one of them. And it shows you strategies and how you can apply them to your life. This is a good book. I haven't read them all. You can see I got some bookmarks in there. I normally skim through it, but today I'm going to teach you how to read a book. Reading a book, why it's important to read a book. I just want to say this to you right now. Genius is the ability to assemble in new form what already exists. I'm going to say that to you one more time. Genius is the ability to assemble in new form what already exists. Okay? Now, what does that mean? Okay, if you take a look at a dictionary, for example, a dictionary consists of words that already exist. Now, if you go to the library, what do you see? You see a bunch of books in the library. Now, there's not one book that's the same. You get what I'm saying? There's not one book that's the same. Every other book is different. Every other book is a new creation. There's books on, the art of the deal. Think Like a Billionaire. There's books on how to build the fastest car. There's books on running. There's books on music. There's books on sports. You get what I'm saying? There's millions upon millions of books, for any human to pick out, for their interest. Now, what do all those books have in common is what you got to ask yourself. Every single book has words. You look at this book right here, you open it up, it has nothing but words in it. You take a dictionary, you open up a dictionary, it has nothing but words in it. Every book has what already exists. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just going to say that to you one more time. Genius is the ability to assemble in new forms what already exists. Are you starting to understand what I'm trying to say to you now? Now, it's important to know what you're doing. You must know what you're doing in each and every aspect of your life. As soon as you walk out that door, you must apply your mind. Now, to build the power of your mind is you basically have to exercise your brain. And how do you exercise your brain? By reading a book. You don't have to read a book from start to finish. Not everybody reads a book from the first page to the end of a page. How to pick out a book for you is basically just glance at it. If you have an interest, like this book is pretty good. It's called Think Like a Billionaire. If you want to think like a billionaire, 9 out of 10 chances you're gonna want to pick up this book and check it out. Give it a glance. Now, when you pick up this book and you're giving it a glance, you don't know it, but you're already reading it. You're looking at it. When you're in the library, you pick up a book and you're looking at it. You're looking at the cover. You're looking at the title. Your brain is already focused. Your brain is already downloading information. Your brain is already reading. You get what I'm saying? Then you turn it to the back and you read the back. You don't know it yet, but if you're already reading that book. You get what I'm saying? It's as simple as that. That's basically how I read a book. When I read a book, I don't read it. I'm not sitting there hours in a day. 6 to 8 hours. Reading a book. Although some people do that. One of the richest persons in the world does that. Warren Buffett. He sits down 8 hours a day and reads 6 to 8 hours a day. He reads. I've seen a video where he reads 600 to 1,000 pages a day. That's a lot. That's a lot of. I'm gonna see how many pages this is. Only 255 pages. So he can read this book. He can read 3 of these books. You get what I'm saying? So it's just a matter of knowing what you want, knowing what you want to do, knowing what you want to learn. You get what I'm saying? Now, other entrepreneurs say things like, the more you learn, the more you earn. That's a proven fact. Basically, that's a proven fact, because every person that is popular, every rich person reads a book. Every single person reads a book. If you don't know what you're doing, you basically read to understand what you're doing. That's why when you buy a part, when you buy something, it comes with instructions. You have to read in order to know how to operate things. When you want to learn how to operate on a car, it comes with instructions. It comes with manuals, so you know what you're doing. So it's basically about applying your brain, downloading information. It's very simple. When I read, I don't read, just like what I was saying before. I don't read hours in a day. I'm not reading here. I skim through the book and I'm looking at each and every title, picking out what seems very important to me at the time. Like here's a title right here: How to Plan Your Estate. That doesn't capture my mind. How to Motivate Yourself Financially. You see that? That's something that caught my attention. So I might want to read that. I might want to read this: How to Motivate Yourself Financially. I want to know how to motivate myself financially. So I'm going to apply my mind and I'm going to download and read these few paragraphs in this chapter and take a look at that. You see that? What is it called? How to Motivate Yourself Financially. Look at that. You see those words? It's just one little page, and then the next page is a new chapter. You'd be surprised how much information you could download, how much stuff you could learn by just skimming through a book. You don't necessarily have to read from start to finish, as long as you open it up and skim through it. You could even look at pictures. There's pictures in the book. When you're looking at it, your brain is automatically downloading. Now, the more you do this often, the more you read often, pick up a book, pick up another book, your brain's gonna be more powerful. You're gonna have better social skills. You're going to deliver your messages more clearer to the next person, just by reading a book. So I suggest you go to your nearest library, pick up any book that interests you. Whether if you're a person who likes boxing, what I'm saying. If you're a person who likes to box, learn about it, download information, go out and experience it, go practice. That's my advice to you on reading a book. Right after this video, I hope you guys end up reading at least one chapter, 2 chapters of your favorite book. I want you guys to comment what type of books you are reading, so I can know about them, because I love reading books. And just like what that entrepreneur says, the more you learn, the more you earn. So I want everybody to participate in reading a book. And I'll see you guys next video. Peace. Take care.